Today I'm doing an oil change on an 07 Polaris Sportsman 700 Twin EFI. A couple things you're going to need. You're going to need an oil change kit or the right amount of oil and a filter. This happens to be the AMSOIL PK3. You can get Polaris PS4, whatever you want to do. Put peanut butter in there, I don't care. Paper towels, 6mm Allen on a ratchet, and a funnel. And a drain pan. First thing you're going to want to do is start the engine and let it warm up for a few minutes. Okay, it's warmed up for a little bit. We're going to pull out the dipstick and just set it down on a clean towel, just like that. Now we're going to go down below, and I'll try to do this as smooth as I can. But you can see, yeah, okay, right here, there's a hole, and in that hole is your 6mm Allen. You can't really see it, but I'll get my my ratchet on there, crack that guy loose. Now this oil isn't going to look very dirty because I actually just changed it. This machine had an issue with leaky injectors, and it leaked fuel into the crankcase. So I drained out the old oil, and then I put like cheap oil in it, ran it a little bit, and now I'm doing the real oil change. Pull this guy out, and then there should be a crush washer on here, which it is stuck on the case right now. So make sure you get that off of there. And while that's draining, I cleaned off my drain bolt, and I'm going to go through my Chinese assortment of crush washers. This one looks like it might work. There you go. Probably want to replace your crush washer. You don't always have to, but I do because I buy these things and they're cheap. So it's just a little cheap insurance. Back down below, it's just coming to an end here for draining. And remember, we had that crush washer stuck on there. There it is. There's the old one. So you got to make sure that that's off before you put the new one on. Okay, I got my drain bolt, and I'll thread it in real nice like. And once it seats, give it a nice little turn. Don't go wild. We're going to leave the drain pan down there. We got to take off the oil filter, and you can see it through that hole there. And what I did is I stuffed some rags underneath, and that way it gets oil all over the rags and still everywhere. I'm going to see if I can reach my hand through like the wheel well. So I'm right over the tire here. Reach my hand in there and see if I could get this thing loose. Nope, it wasn't that tight. So when I get this off, it's probably going to make a mess. I'm going to try to catch it and tip it so it doesn't leak all of the oil out. And fish it out of there. Okay, now that's making a mess all over the skid plate. I'm going to take a little bit of our oil, put it in our new filter. Not so much because it is sideways. Just enough to kind of get a little bit into the pleats. And then I'm going to make a mess here and then get that all over the O-ring. So when we put this on, it'll come off properly in the future. I wrapped my filter with a shop rag just so I can get it through here, because you're always knocking crap and dirt off. So now that I have it sideways where dirt can't get into it, I'm just going to lay it down and then get it on my threads. Now you just want to make sure it goes on nice, don't cross thread anything. Zip it on. Just like that. And then as soon as it seats, you want to do about 3/4 to a full turn. You don't want to go too crazy, but you don't want it too loose to where it'll vibrate off. And then get in here with some towels and clean up your mess. Get a clean funnel, slap it in there. And this is coming at a really steep angle, so you're going to have to just be patient. And I actually like to hold it up a little bit and then just kind of pour your oil in. The kit comes with 2 quarts. Polaris calls it for 2 quarts. So I'm going to put 2 quarts in. Now that we're done adding the 2 quarts, we can replace our dipstick. Slap her in there. Latch it closed. We're going to fire this bad boy up. Listen to that cam. Just kidding, these things just kind of idle like this. All right, it ran for a little bit. Pull the dipstick, don't even look at it, just wipe it off. Make sure you splash oil all over the running board when you do that. Set it back in, pull it out, and should be right at or between these holes. So I'm right at the upper one, so it's full, because it said 2 quarts, and that's what I put in there. There you have it. That's how you change the oil in your Polaris Sportsman 700.